During New Year's celebrations in New Orleans' French Quarter, a tragic incident occurred when a pickup truck was driven into a crowd on Bourbon Street, resulting in the deaths of at least 15 people and injuries to over 30 others. The assailant, identified as 42-year-old Shamsud-Din Jabbar from Texas, was a U.S. Army veteran. After crashing the vehicle, Jabbar exited and engaged in a shootout with police, during which he was fatally shot. An ISIS flag was found inside the truck, and authorities are treating the incident as an act of terrorism. The attack has had significant repercussions on the city's events, leading to the postponement of the Sugar Bowl game between Georgia and Notre Dame, which has been rescheduled for Thursday. President Joe Biden condemned the attack as a despicable act of terror, and the FBI is actively investigating the incident, including the possibility of additional accomplices. The attack on New Year's Eve in New Orleans has deeply impacted the community, leading to increased security measures and a citywide state of mourning. Key updates include: investigation progress. Authorities have confirmed that the suspect, Shamsud-Din Jabbar, had a history of mental health issues and was reportedly radicalized online. The FBI is analyzing his digital footprint and interviewing associates to determine if he acted alone or as part of a larger network. Community response. Vigils and memorials have been organized across New Orleans to honor the victims. Local leaders and residents have emphasized resilience and solidarity in the face of tragedy. National security concerns. Federal agencies are ramping up efforts to prevent similar attacks, particularly during large public gatherings. The Department of Homeland Security has issued advisories for upcoming events nationwide. The New Orleans attack has sent shockwaves across the nation, with significant developments and broader implications unfolding. Local and national reactions. 1. Public mourning. The city of New Orleans has declared a week of mourning. Public officials, including Mayor LaToya Cantrell, have expressed their condolences and pledged to support victims' families. Community members are leaving flowers, candles, and messages at makeshift memorials along Bourbon Street. 2. Increased security measures. Local authorities have heightened security in crowded areas and major events. Law enforcement agencies nationwide are revising safety protocols for public gatherings, especially in tourist-heavy locations. Updates on the perpetrator. Background. Shamsud-Din Jabbar was reportedly an honorably discharged veteran who served in Afghanistan. Friends and family describe him as increasingly isolated in recent years, showing signs of radicalization through online content. Investigation details. The discovery of the ISIS flag in his truck has led investigators to suspect international influence, though no direct links to foreign terrorist organizations have been confirmed. Authorities are working to uncover potential accomplices or online networks that may have contributed to his actions. National implications. Political response. President Biden's administration has reaffirmed its commitment to combating domestic and international terrorism. Biden called the attack a stark reminder of the persistent threats we face, urging Congress to pass additional funding for counterterrorism programs. Impact on events. The Sugar Bowl game has been rescheduled for January 4th. Organizers are implementing rigorous security checks to ensure the safety of attendees. Other large-scale events across the U.S. are facing increased scrutiny. Call for mental health awareness. Advocacy groups are highlighting the role of untreated mental health issues in preventing such tragedies, urging for better support systems for veterans. Broader implications and analysis. 1. Veterans' mental health and radicalization. The New Orleans attack has reignited discussions around the mental health crisis among veterans. Advocates argue that inadequate access to mental health care and support for transitioning to civilian life leave veterans vulnerable to isolation, depression, and, in some cases, radicalization. Statistics. Studies show that 1 in 5 veterans struggle with mental health issues, including PTSD. This has led to bipartisan calls for expanded funding for VA mental health programs.